Welcome to Mediocre Gaming, and today we're playing Hogwarts Legacy. Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Zarel. Let's get to it. So today we are going on the Headless Hunt, but before we get to that, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell to be notified of all future episodes as soon as they go live. So let's get into it. So one of the house-specific quests that you have will be right around this time after you get the book from the restricted section of the library. So if you are in Gryffindor, you're going to talk to Nearly Headless Nick as a nice throwback to the Harry Potter movies and films. Nearly Headless Nick was very prevalent in both, and in the book you actually get to see or be a part of the Headless Hunt.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know.
So now Nick said he knows who ended. He doesn't know where the pages are that we're looking for, but he knows who had acquired the pages, so he knows who would know where they're at. So he doesn't know where they're at, but he knows someone who knows where they're at, supposedly. And now it's a tit for tat, and we have to do something for him before he'll do something for us. So, all right, Nick, Sir Nicholas.
Rotten roast beef. That is correct.
What do we need to do? We need we need to get a rotten roast beef. Since ghosts are incorporeal, they can't. Ooh, look at that. Field guide page. Might as well keep going. They can't pick up any food or drink, so they need someone to do it for them. I can't imagine anyone would like to volunteer to get a piece of rotten food. I mean, the smell alone would be horrendous.
Here we are.
Tickle the pear.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house elves.
Don't try to get in the way the house elves do. Well, they can just apparate. Which is funny because no one can apparate in or out of Hogwarts. Except for the headmaster, or at least I should say Dumbledore. I don't know if Professor Black has any idea how to do it. They're tenderizing the steak by stomping on it. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, so we've got
here's a welcome treat.
Kind of a replica of the Great Hall down here. And that's kind of how all of it works. So they put out plates or bowls or whatever on Enchanted, of course, down here on these tables, and then there's corresponding tables above in the Great Hall, and then the food and the plates, or at least the food. I don't know if they have the plates already there. There's the rotten roast beef in the compost pile, it looks like.
What a treat! What can Finky get for you?
Finky?
Perhaps some Welsh rabbit.
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Didn't even give you a chance to decide what you want to say about it. Nick sent you.
Tired of loitering about, simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Well, yeah, I imagine the ghost can just wander in.
Conjure the food served in the Great Hall.
Goodness no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air.
If only you could conjure food out of thin air.
Principal exceptions to
Gamp's
Gamp's
law
law
of
of
elemental transfiguration.
We can, however, multiply it.
Multiply it, transform it, and prepare it.
Then we send it straight up to the
That's kind of like bending the rule. Bending Gamp's law. Because you can't conjure it, but you can multiply it.
However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff.
Helga Hufflepuff.
Her pie has always been a favorite, but
That old dame and hell of a cook.
are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchen.
If there were a lot of students, you would mind.
Doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky spirits more than
I'm guessing
the company of
Finky is
students. We so rarely get
the
visitors.
grand matriarch of house elves here.
Plenty of treats. Come back anytime.
Come back anytime you want. Well, how nice.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help. And to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
And that's where they live. In barrels. I don't know. In general, I think the house elves at Hogwarts are treated fairly well. They enjoy what they do and they're not mistreated. So, as far as we know, certainly when Dumbledore was headmaster,
Here's a welcome treat.
because I don't think
Glorious in here.
Dobby would have chosen to be at Hogwarts otherwise. But after he was freed, I think he probably dealt with problems of purpose. Alright, so all we need to do is go back out. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else in the kitchen that we can do anything with, so let's go ahead and move on. Oh, by the way, Sir Nicholas, Finky says, sup.
No trouble, I take it.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards. Along with
Hey, look at
roast
that.
beef.
Along with the rotten
Glad
roast
to
beef.
hear it. Kind elf for Finky. Now, let's
That's
get
what everyone
back
says,
to
kind elf.
Delaney Podmore, and
Alright, so now
what's
let's...
the advisor to finding those papers?
Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore.
What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt.
Alright, so he's in charge. Sir Patrick's in charge of the Headless Hunt
Headless activities.
and Headless Activities.
Headless activities.
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know.
You gotta feel sorry
the
for
member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the
nearly
papers
headless
when he
Nick,
arrived. My plan is to
where he
take
has
Rotten
just a
roast
little,
beef to Sir Patrick
little
so that
piece
he'll
left,
allow me,
holding
us
them together.
to engage with the hunt and
He's not
speak
really
to
part
Jackdaw.
of the, you know,
Shall we?
regular ghost, but he's not part of the Headless Ghost. He's an outlier.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of
Fun-loving headless ghosts.
ghosts.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot.
Yeah, I'll let you
Certain
do the
they'll be
talking.
welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you will come bearing.
Come bearing a gift.
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way.
It is in a
You
way.
see, I've been trying to gain access to the
So
hunt
he wants
for
to be part of the
quite
hunt.
some time.
And that's actually something that
Beef to Patrick,
is mentioned,
help
I think,
me,
several times in the book.
while of course also helping you.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this
Since
headless
he's
hunt.
Ah, wonderful.
essentially headless, couldn't he participate? Now, I have to say that when I first heard of the headless hunt, I thought more of a more traditional, like a fox hunt type thing. They
Stay behind me.
get on their ghost horses and prowl around the forbidden forest.
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass.
Oof.
We brought a little something
Catty.
for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
We aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
So there's a certain disregard for nearly headless Nick. He's at least took it well. He's in high spirits regardless of how they treat him. Oh, look at this. It's a map.
A map? It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it
Alright,
for now.
just looking at the picture, it looks like we're going to need Lumos, go over a bridge, look for some floating candles, and maybe in the Forbidden Forest. Certainly what looks like a forest. Oop. Chest over here. An eyeball chest, which means we're going to need disillusionment. There we go.
Revelio.
500 galleons for that. Oh, something else over here. Silver Hafram spectacles. Blue rarity, so rare. Alright, here we go. Let's get our
Hello again. Can you help me?
quest
Sir Nicholas's young friend.
progressing.
Has he abandoned you?
Not at all.
Has he abandoned you?
Speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be.
Indeed, it might be.
It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can
Need to find his head amongst the pumpkins.
Not just once,
Or
but
within the
5
pumpkins.
times. Good old
5
Godfrey
times.
will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules.
Yeah,
What
so
say
this is not at all the hunt that I was expecting.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was
Especially
executed
from a
alongside
bunch
some
of old-timey
fellow engineers
ghosts like
who
this.
didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we
But
took matters
certainly
into our own
inventive.
hands.
playing
Treason is
hide and
such a
seek
strong word, but that's what
inside
we
of
have.
objects.
Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
Treason's a strong word.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot
Use your
be more
wand. He said I could
specific
use
than
my
that.
wand.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous. Of course, a mortal
All
holding
right.
a wand has an advantage.
Has an
over us
advantage.
ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content.
Blast away.
Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
Easy enough.
Begin. Cast away until
Well,
you find
I mean, if we had to go through and...
Levioso. Incendio.
Alright, what the heck?
Accio.
There we go. So I have to use Accio.
Whatever you say, Dumfrey.
So we can look for the squiggly pumpkin or
Accio.
do that. Use Revelio
Revelio.
and then look for the blue pumpkin. Much, much easier. There we go. The only bad thing is
Here we go.
we'd have to... I mean, I could manually...
Revelio.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
aim for the pumpkin,
Accio.
or I could just blast at
Over yet?
a couple of them that are in the way.
Revelio.
Alright, one more.
Accio.
Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. There we go. Alright, we got it.
Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
It's like, well, you kind of cheated with the wand, but I told you.
For a mortal? Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
So Jackdaw knows where the pages are at because he found them just as he was dying, just before he died, whatever. So now let's go see where our next spot to go is. Alright, so Forbidden Forest. So let's go over there. We'll fast travel.
Indeed, your field guide. I've no
There we go. dangerous by the Ministry of Magic. Well, as we know, the Forbidden Forest is a, I don't know, just kind of like a growing grounds of all things magical. So there's probably a plethora of resources as well as animals and creatures. There we go. And as we know from the books, there's any number of acromantulas. Although, I was kind of under the impression that Hagrid, when he was attending Hogwarts, and the reason why he was expelled was because of letting a acromantula loose.
Revelio.
Doug Bog tongue. Yikes. I'm sure it's got uses, but as long as you don't have to touch it. Anyway, yeah, looks like there's some enemies there. There's some, and a deer. So there's like regular animals, but then there's also these magical creatures, which, you know, the more dangerous it was, the more Hagrid would be like, "Aw, isn't that so adorable?" Like, yeah, adorable. That's exactly what I was thinking. Ooh, a relative safe haven.
Revelio.
Oh, there's one down there. Plus a bunch of egg sacs. But those are just kind of laying on the ground. Oop, where'd he go? Alright, come on. Get a bead on him. There we go. Is that all of them? Oop, not all of them. Alright, Moonstone. Can always use more of those. So those egg sacs, when they burst open, they do some damage. Alright, so I think we're done now.
Revelio.
Oops, maybe not. Oh, there we go, that's why.
Stupid one.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. I've seen you, Jewel. Your strategies won't work on me.
What the heck is he squawking about?
Revelio. Incendio.
Or she. I didn't even... I was a little busy. I'm a little busy here, buddy. Yeah, I want to get over here and get this.
Revelio.
There's more. Let's get this Moonstone. You can't have too much Moonstone. That's all I can say. Alright. And then there's a couple guys. Oh, dark. Never mind. I was like, what are these witches and wizards just doing? Loitering about. Oop, he was looking right at me. I don't think we need to mess with those guys right now. They're not part of the quest. A cart that ended up in the drink. Here's Jackdaw. Let's see what's up.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
So it sounds like there's a pretty good reason why Jackdaw didn't make it out with the pages. It sounds like he didn't pay a lot of attention in school. Looks like he didn't finish school, so it was probably while he was going to school and he met his end wherever we're going.
Thank you.
I do appreciate getting pointed in the right direction.
Rather unfortunately coming back to me.
Rather unfortunately is coming back to me. Seems like this is really heavy.
You know, the closer we get, the
East
more
Hogwarts section.
Probably best I leave you to it. Simply
The more I'm remembering.
Sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Is that Greek or Latin? I don't know. Just like, what the heck, dude? I worry that I'm on a wild goose chase. Ooh, that did not give me any time whatsoever. It was just like, zip, zip. Warning, attack. Oh, these guys are a lot higher. They're level 20. Oh, matriarch. There we go. Man, and the ancient magic didn't even take the matriarch down. Of course, it is, like I said, it is level 20, and I'm not. Which is why you see the 20 in red. Let's see, what level am I? I'll find out here in a second. I don't think I stupefied him. There we go. Oh, 16. So,
Nothing to do but keep going.
4 levels over. These little guys. I think I got hit by that. I put up a shield and everything. What the heck? Alright, so let's, oh, this isn't even where we're supposed to be going. Maybe? Maybe we can go through the, oh, because it's blocked with the web. Maybe that's why. Here it's like, oh, you gotta go all the way around here. It's like, no, you don't really, because just remove the block, and looking at the mini-map is unhelpful in this particular case. Alright. So we got to the waterfall. There it is. Isn't it weird how sometimes you get the, man, there's a lot of leeches around here. Isn't it weird when you hear, oh, there's the waterfall, and you're like, what? Where? Where's the waterfall? That's kind of cool. Oh, puffskins. I want one. I want them all. They're so fluffy, I'm gonna die. Get back here. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way that I can capture them right now. I don't have anywhere to put them.
Revelio.
That, unfortunately, will come later. Oop, centaurs. We're not going that way. It's just as well. Just as well. Centaurs are kind of the protectors of... They're the environmentalists.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal
for all
creatures,
magical
Jax.
creatures. I mean, because they are kind of considered magical creatures, even though they're highly intelligent.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
But I think that some wizards feel that they're not as intelligent as they are because they're half horse or something. I don't know. I mean, I think technically wizards are magical creatures, so that's kind of cool. Oop.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually
Ambush.
whatever it is you're hiding.
Oh, they were trailing us. It wasn't an ambush. There we go. Taste the ancient magic. Oh, we got disarm. Let's put that spell in. I'm like, do I want to put that? I was like, well, I don't. Disillusionment's not going to do me a lot of good here, so. Ooh. Wow, that guy's. These goblins are tough. And they're same level. Equal footing, so to speak. There we go. Disarm. What did I get for that? 10 XP. Defeat goblins. Dueling feats. Oh, there we go. So 3 guys were 55, but then I think I got 10 for the little bonus. Disarming. So, not a lot, but you know, if you're doing the extra, the dueling challenges as they pop up, and I believe they're pretty random, but I don't think you have anything that you aren't able to do. Like, I don't think it would say disarm if you didn't have Expelliarmus. More galleons, I'll take it. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I checked my inventory before I started, so I'm going to be pretty full. That's unfortunate. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Oh, look at that. Bridge over nowhere.
That must be where all this leads.
Kind of a bridge. Part of the bridge. Oh, there we go. Doors open. Part of the bridge forms. So there's like, what, 3 or maybe more of these doors that we're gonna... Man, there's acromantulas everywhere. Oh, there they are. Oop, with some friends. Yeah, Stupefy comes in real handy. As long as you remember to use it. Let's keep on going. Take that. Ooh, man. Acromantulas do not like Incendio at all. Alright, another 30 XP. Looks like there's stuff kind of all over the place. Ooh, kind of like an ambush. No, that didn't do anything. Let's see if we get ambushed as we're going in. Maybe they're just scouts, like, hey, he's over here. Ignite a shooter as it prepares to attack. Boom. Ancient magic. There we go, we got 10 XP for that. Defeat Some more spiders. We might get that 40 spiders. With all the spiders that are popping up. Ignite a shooter as it prepares to attack. That's going to be tough. Because the shooters don't stick around. Scurrier. There's a shooter. And there's a shooter. Oh, I think all the shooters are dead, so I'm not going to get that. There we go. Well, I got one of the dueling feats. Challenges. Whatever. Feats. I don't like feats. It's more of an old-timey word with the... Oh, I did pick it up. Okay. Another 85. Looks like they got their old meals hanging from the ceiling. Alright, we got a chest here. Ooh, look at that. Legendary. Throw that on real quick. Go under here. And continue on. Well, I think if we go... Yeah, if we went to the left, I think that would be going towards the objective. So if we go this direction... You know what's weird is that in the ball game, bocce ball, whoop, you hit Accio and then you tapped it again to stop. But here, well, basically everywhere else, you have to hold down the button. Otherwise it just moves a couple inches. And I'm just realizing that now. Alright. Some galleons and something else. That's odd. Jackdaw would have been interested in this, but there's no sign of him. Well, could be a variety of reasons, and it's not like Jackdaw was, you know, the brightest crayon in the box. Talking about, well, I don't know, is that Greek or Latin? I'm not sure. Oops, there's some enemies here. Hit a flaming spider to blow it up. That's not going to happen. There we go. So let's go through here. So we already did everything else, I think. After we collect the spider fang. Of course, there we go, Revelio. So we can see that last receptacle. I don't know what you want to call those. They kind of look like shields, but obviously not. Targets. There we go. It's looking a little bit more like a bridge. We got some stuff up here to grab. Oh, there we go. Some galleons. We'll go back over here. Alright, what is this? This is that Hork lump juice. So kind of like mushrooms, but you're juicing them. If you got a chill down your spine, you know why. Spiders about ready to crawl on top of you. Alright, so we go up here. This might be a way through, or it might just be a dead end. Let's take a look, but there's definitely something here. Got a fire, and, oh, a potion. I mean, I'll take it. No reason not to. And keeps going around. Oh, okay, so it just meets back up with the way we were going. That's interesting. Jump down. What's wrong with you? And that chandelier or whatever is the ancient magic symbol, so it's definitely where we want to go eventually, but we're going to go to the sides first and see what it has to offer.
Revelio.
Part of that, exploring everything.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little
Something a little bit nicer, better, a little bit better defense, a little bit better offense, and it's a blue, so it's a rare piece of gear, so that's not anything to sneeze at. I mean, obviously we're going to eventually want all legendary stuff, but we'll take what we get for now. If you look at the different pieces of gear, the blues, greens, grays, purples, and golds, the grays are the basic ones, which even at the beginning you don't see as many of those. The greens you start seeing, and then you start getting more blues as you're going up. I think it's based on levels, so the higher level, the more likely you are to get the higher rarity gear. I mean, I don't think that means that you're not going to get any blue gear, let's say, when you hit the max level of 40. But it just means I got too close to that one. There we go. Oh, more guys coming. But anyway, if you look at the different rarities, you get either 1, 2, or 3 slots for upgrades, which will help you out once you get to that point that you can put. What the heck was that? Oh, it was already dead. I don't know why it was still focused on it though. Yeah, I know that you can change targeting, but for the most part, this one works pretty well.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
There we go, more spider fangs. Hey man, Acromantula venom is rare. You know how much that goes for? We're not selling it though, we're keeping it for potions. I'm not really sure what potions or upgrades that we'll need spider fangs for, but Acromantula fangs is what they really should be called.
Revelio.
Speaking of, we got a few more. Ah, there we go. Nice. Nice parry. Oop, more of them are coming out. These aren't shooters though. Oop. Good dodge on that one. Wow. I always forget these guys do, that's funny, he fell into the pit. I'm full on my ancient magic, so I can... What was that? Like someone was gunning for me. Oh well. Some errant blast that was bouncing around.
Touched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Yeah, well, he doesn't seem to be the very thorough sort, does he? He wandered around.
Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Came up. Apparently, the Acromantulas were a more recent addition, or he was just a little. Didn't realize they were there. They didn't realize he was there, probably. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever the case was. Maybe he's decent. He was a decent, duelist. There must be a platform around here somewhere. There we go. Just have to get on.
Revelio.
Just have to get on it. Realize I haven't used Revelio in a while. Alright, so let's make our way across, making it a little bit more difficult. Alright. Look at this. You know, obviously, at some point, someone was using this. Interesting. It's almost like a gold vein running through the rock. I think I just passed something up. I'll have to go back to it. Alright, so we got a chest. I mean, yeah, obviously, because there's, like, wizard fires all around. I mean, look, there's, like, bookshelves and artifacts and whatnot here and there. Alright, let's see. A couple of chests over there. I wonder how much utility I would get out of 2 extra chests. I don't know, this chest might have something.
There's no sign of him.
Slots are full. I thought that might be a problem. Oh, jeez, really? Yeah, so I have to destroy, which doesn't give you anything, pieces of gear. The lower rarity, at least, it's not as bad, because it's like 60 for a green. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on. Passed up this area earlier, right before we got to the turnbuckles.
There it is. The bridge.
Alright, bridge is almost complete.
More spiders. These can't be what beheaded River Jack.
And of course, more spiders. $27 out of 40. Maybe we won't. Take that, spider. I should have used Incendio on that one. He was close enough. Ooh. A couple of big ones.
Incendio.
Yeah. How do you like me now? You think you're so big? Keep 2 enemies airborne for 5 seconds. I wonder if that's simultaneously. You can't really do anything with the matriarch. Matriarch is too big. Hit another enemy with a spider explosion. Boom. Oops, not done. There's one shooting me in the back. There we go. Some more moonstone, which always a good idea. Oh, mallow sweet leaves. Alright, let's get this last door open. There we go. Snap. Oh, nice finishing touch. So it was essentially all there with the last one, and then the last one just kind of put it all together.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains.
Yeah, another one of those chandeliers with the symbol.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping
Alright, and there's Jackdaw.
Here it is.
There we go, we got the pages.
Doom, Jackdaw. Is this
I think we figured out Why, how, he's plaid formal school uniform. Now we've got more sentries to deal with. Oh man, I didn't even notice. Oh, there we go. Ha. There we go. I kind of like doing the one guy at a time. There, nice. Trying to build up my... Oop, jumped. Nice combo there. Oop. Here we go. And I think that was the guy, the protector was the end of Jackdaw. Boom, take that. Alright, 2 more guys. Nope. Too heavy to use Accio on him, which means Leviosa's out of the question. I do have another, there we go. I was going to say, I have another ancient magic bar that I could use. So why not? Because these guys are pretty beefy on the hit points. Look at that. Woo! That was so close. Nice. Ooh.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
Oh, okay. Here's the ancient magic again.
I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted
So let's check it out and see what's up. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check us out on social media. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.